Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the High Republic, Star Wars, the High Republic. And we're not going to talk about it for the right reasons, if there are right reasons.
Is there any right reasons to talk about it?
I don't think so. There's a new book out. And while everybody else, all these other news outlets like Slash Film and Screen Rant.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's up with the piece of art. It's like her arm's dislocated, her arm's too short, and is that a thermal detonator? But I can't tell what she's doing.
She's shaking it to see if it's
but her
good.
arm's too short. Even if we're shortened, that's not... Okay, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, art teacher, go ahead.
Budget cut art. Anyway, this new book is out, while other media outlets like Slash Film and Screen Rant are giving us headlines like Star Wars, The High Republic Into the Dark brings a terrifying new villain in the galaxy far, far away, and Star Wars, The High Republic's real villains are more dangerous than the Sith. Comic Book Resources gives us Star Wars, The High Republic changes what we know about Jedi sex.
Because you know what? Haven't we all just been sitting there one day? You know, you're sitting there, your deep thoughts of the day, and you're sitting there thinking about Jedi sex.
Does Yoda have sex?
You know, we laugh about that. There's somebody I forgot.
Oh my God, there's probably fanfic. So we're going to talk about this preoccupation with Star Wars and Nookie, Space Nookie, Wookie Nookie. That's probably on fanfiction.net. Wookie Nookie. Wait, you're looking up whether or not Yoda has sex?
No.
Oh God, no!
I can't show him it. It's so
You can't
funny.
show that. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, we're not showing that screen.
Oh my God.
We're not showing that screen. She found it funny. So before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants.
Just go look up Yoda's sex and
No!
hit images.
No! I don't think I can show that.
No, not you. I'm telling listeners.
Oh.
This is saying there's one involving a sheep, another one is with Yoda's sex face.
No! God, no! No!
The sheep.
No! Okay. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Over 174,000 subs, you get this spiel right. We're going to talk about Star Wars and Nookie. If you're not old enough to talk about Wookie Nookie, turn the video off, please.
Hey, I'll look that up too.
No, don't look up Wookie Nookie.
Go ahead, keep talking.
All right, so this is coming from Claudia Gray. 50 Shades of Claudia Gray. In Claudia Gray's new Star Wars The High Republic novel, Into the Dark, the subject of the Jedi's views on intimacy is given intriguing new context. What were the comments like? Oh, work at home. Okay.
It involves sex work. Anyway.
Oh my God. Starting OnlyFans. The newest Star Wars The High Republic novel, Claudia Gray's Into the Dark, sheds new light on the Jedi in regards to sex. Namely, that they don't need to be completely celibate. They just don't need to feel anything.
So wait. It's supposed to be that you don't be celibate, but you can't have connections. So
Yes.
basically, it's like you can have one night stands the rest of your life.
Yes. As a Jedi, you can unsheathe the lightsaber every once in a while as long as you don't care about who you poked with it, I guess. While discussing the Jedi and the Force.
That explains the sheep.
Yeah, with vessel co-pilot Affie Hollow.
What the fuck?
Reith Silas, the Padawan of Jorah Malloy. These are terrible names. Explains how the Jedi give up individual attachments in order to focus entirely on greater concerns. So that means no sex.
They put this in a book.
This is in a Star Wars book. That means no sex.
Is this what grade level is this novel? This better be one of the
This
adult
is a
novels.
YA.
Is this a YA
I
one?
think so, yeah. From there, Reith muses whether he should go into his master's explanation about the difference between celibacy of the body and true purity of the heart, but opts not to. This discussion continues later on in the chapter, this time with the vessel pilot Lux Gassi being involved as the characters go back and forth about the difference between love and sex in a Star Wars book.
Right.
Even if it's an adult Star Wars book. There's no fucking in Star Wars. Even Anakin and Padme, that was off camera.
Yeah, so we're gonna have multiple conversations
about sex in a Star Wars book. What the hell, fanfic fanficky
this does
fuckery is
you
this?
can find all kinds of these kind of stories, but they're fanfic stories
So they talk about
involving sheep.
So they talk about Anakin and how the problem wasn't that he was nailing Padme. The problem was that he felt something for her.
Because you're not allowed. You're supposed to just sex is supposed to be just sex. You're not supposed to care about it.
That's how we make it work.
That's not true.
That's impossible.
Henry Cavill's great.
You're not attached to him. You're still with me. This isn't the first time Gray has. Oh my God. This isn't the first time Gray has explored Jedi sex. In her 2019 novel, Master and Apprentice.
I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong frame of mind right now for this. Anyway.
We're introduced to Rail Averos, another...
Someone got railed.
Rail Averos.
Where did they come with these names?
Rail Ass. And another one of the former Jedi Master Dooku's proteges who was trained by the eventual Sith Lord before Qui-Gon Jinn. In that book, it's made clear that Real has sex but doesn't form personal attachments, thus skirting the Jedi code.
So wait, so if you don't, as long as you don't like it.
As long as you don't like it, like...
You're good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the stories about the Amish people around here.
Do you want to tell people the stories about the Amish people?
Apparently.
Allegedly. Are they going to watch this? Do they watch YouTube?
This is what, okay. So allegedly, apparently, it could, in the areas, or in PA, New York, and some other places, that they were having some issues with a lot of, congenital born issues for kids that, were because of inbreeding. So they had the bright idea that they needed to bring in some outsiders to make sure that they were the ones that you made sure the babies continued for the Amish. And the
new breeding stock.
Story was, now I can't confirm any of this, it's just an interesting story. The story was that apparently the husband would sit in the room while you did it. It wasn't like an artificial thing. No, you had to go in there and do that. And
because that's technology.
Right. And if you looked like you liked it, they'd hit you with a stick or something. They'd hit you with something because you weren't allowed to look like you liked it.
Is that what Yoda does?
Well, he definitely does.
He gets his stick. He's like, too much fun. That's what
his stick is. So, I mean, I don't know if I should have shared that or not, but it was a story going around here like a while ago. I don't even know if it's true. But that's what I was reminded of, and it has absolutely nothing to do with this.
Well, Comic Book Resources is preoccupied with Star Wars sex.
Yes, very much so. The sex gets clicks.
Sex gets clicks. So yeah, Luke and Mara Jade totally did it. Well, or did they? There weren't any kids that I'm aware of.
Well, they were married.
Yeah, well,
But they just can't actually like each other.
That's right.
I mean, that's why it works, because she wanted to kill him for the longest time.
That's true. Like, yeah, she just wanted to get, like, her galactic green card or something.
You're not allowed to have sex because... You're allowed to have sex, but only if you don't feel anything and have no connection. And I'm like, I don't know. For me, I just can't see doing that without having a connection. But, Wait, I did. Oh, you didn't see that before?
Yoda may have been high during the Skywalker saga.
Oh, you never saw that? They're talking about his glimmer stick.
His stick that he smacks you with if you're having too much fun?
It keeps him high. Anyway, back to the point. But all these articles you remember this gem from a couple years ago? We did a video on this. The 10 horniest things in Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Yeah, because this is a really hot movie.
It's so
hot. It's such a hot movie. Now, this isn't Comic Book Resources, but everybody is preoccupied with sex in Star Wars. We got this one. Why Anakin Skywalker should have been removed from the Jedi Order for sexual harassment.
Well, I gotta tell you, he was creepy. I mean, some of the things he did, I'd be like, I'd be calling my friends like, hey, can you walk me to my car? Because some of the stuff he did was a little bit,
I just murdered a bunch of children, but I am so hot for you right now.
Yeah, it's like, you look so good there, Padme. And it's like, it's just,
Yeah. I mean, she's even like, yeah, I just can't help it, but God, I know I'm gonna burn my life down. Yeah. I don't care anymore. Whatever. Since we're gonna die anyway, I don't care.
By the way, you can learn how to make DIY cleaning wipes for when you're done.
There you go. Yeah, the Jedi Council's inability to remove a toxic, misogynistic predator from their ranks ultimately brings about their downfall.
I think they're taking it a little far there with
bit.
the way. I mean, it's a little creepy sometimes, but I wouldn't say he's a toxic, misogynistic predator.
This was a couple of years ago. This is from USA Today. In anticipation of The Last Jedi, like many others, I've been rewatching the series. To my horror, while viewing Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, I realized Anakin Skywalker was a sexual predator in the workplace.
In the workplace, yeah, he did get a little. I'm not gonna lie. As a woman, I watched it not that long ago, and I was like, wow, he was a little creepy, wasn't he?
Oh, Episode 2 especially. He was like,
oh.
Sand gets everywhere, especially if your head's cut off and your body's in a ditch.
What does that have to do with? What that have to do with?
I don't know. I'm just anyway.
Okay.
This one's great too. This is the best one. This is the best. I saved the best one for last.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm sorry, that was really loud. I apologize. Oh.
Yes, the Jedi that fucked. That should have
They
been.
literally made that their title.
That should have been an episode title. Episode 9. The Jedi that fucked.
They probably would have got a lot more views.
They would have.
You know.
That probably is episode 10 or triple X. Yes.
10 or 30.
Yeah, so Gizmodo / IO9, before it got absorbed into Gizmodo, put out this.
That might be one of the reasons it got absorbed.
These are all the Jedi that fucked. Yes. Yes. So we know they can. They just don't have to like it or like the person they're with. But they can do the deed for purely biological reasons, I guess.
Well, why can't you just do it yourself then? I'm just like saying.
Oh my God! I'm waiting.
Any problem?
I'm waiting for that one. Did the Jedi spank it? Are they allowed to?
I'm just like, wouldn't that make more sense? I'm sitting here, literally sitting here for a second, thinking to myself, why am I sitting here doing a video talking about this? And is this my actual life? It actually ran through my head. Because I'm like, we're literally doing a video about this because these places keep making these articles. And apparently, they made a whole book. And in the book, they talk about it quite a bit.
Yeah, they have a whole conversation about sex in Star Wars. That is not a thing.
Maybe that's what's wrong with her arm.
She doesn't get enough?
Maybe. She's squeezing that detonator or whatever quite a bit, so.
Is that why, see, this is why the Jedi don't self-stimulate, because your arm, it gets all
I don't know.
bent like that and you can't unbend it.
I just.
I don't know.
Well, on the plus side, here's the thing. If you could use the Force, I'm sure there could be some things that you could use that for that would probably, be the reason why people might want to sleep with Jedi.
Well, you saw what this boy did with a pear. Just imagine the possibilities. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this one up. I have nothing else to add.
Okay, they have all these articles putting this stuff out there to get attention, so we thought we should just do the same and make a video, right? Is that what your thinking was? I came into this.
It would be funny.
He pulled these videos up and said we're doing videos, and this is what he chose. So I take no responsibility in this one at all. However, go look up the Yoda thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You heard of men who stare at goats? Well, there's Yoda.
Gonna wrap this up. We'll talk later.
Bye.